Untitled Offroad, round 2 of the Icelandic Championship in Stapafell. 19 cars competing for the win, and the battle for first was very intense. Last time round we saw a new winner, Þórðar Pálsson. Here are the championship standings. Þórðar leads after a good win. Ingólfur second, Geirveit Grímsson third. Magnús comes fourth and Atli Jamil fifth. Now let's hear from the drivers.
Já, ég held að hinir eigi ekkert möguleika í þetta. Þó þeir séu góðir og samkeppnishæfir, en þá held ég að þetta sé alltaf að koma til okkar hérna núna.
Gangi vel í dag.
Þakka þér fyrir.
Lendir í 5. seti á hellu meðan að Þór vann. Nú verður þú bara að vera á undan Þór og helst náttúrulega vinna.
Nú er bara að vona að hinir strákarnir standi sig líka og við keyrum Þór eitthvað niður.
Gangi vel í dag.
Takk.
Hver verður lykill að velgengni hérna í dag?
Það er bara að bíllinn haldist sko í lagi. Ég held að það verði mjög knappt eins og var síðast. Það verður mjög þéttur hópur.
Núna eru aðstæður hérna svolítið öðruvísi en á hellu. Það er mikill sandur á hellu og hér er bara grjót í rauninni.
Já, það verður tekið á því og enda verður fjör.
Gangi vel í dag.
Já, takk fyrir.
Now let's see Ingólfur. He was the first car for the first track of the day. This is Guttorm Born. He got second place in Hella the first round of the season. However, he has yet to win a race. Here's a reminder of the rules. It's 350 points for going all the way for full length. Then we have minus points, 20 for touching a marker, 40 for driving over a marker, and 80 if only one wheel is inside the gate. 40 penalty points are reduced for reversing. The tracks in Stapafell, they were generally pretty long. However, they were rough and a lot of rocks could trouble the drivers and trouble the machines. And here we see Ingólfur struggling a bit in a slope. However, managed to set it up nicely there. That's penalty points though. The rear wheel touched, I think. We'll see what the judges say at the end. Going up, goes all the way. Yep, 50 penalty points. So there was a grab there. Here we have Þórðar Pálsson. He was very confident after his win in Hella. Could he repeat the same performance here in Stapafell? However, something looks wrong there. He has broken an axle, so the car is driving on 3 wheels. As you can see, the front left not turning at all, and that is very hard to try and control. However, he is doing what he can here and goes through this gate without penalty points, full power. This is well done. 350 points for length, no penalty points, and only 3 wheels spinning. That's pretty impressive. Now Atli Jamil, a championship contender, he goes all the way as well.
Geir, hvernig líst þér á fyrstu braut?
Ég nenni allan ekki að labba fyrir að keyra upp.
Yeah, Geir didn't want to walk up. Well, maybe he should have. 230 points for length, 20 penalty points for Geirveit. Here we have Haukur Einarsson. This is Hekla, 30 penalty points. The first course proving pretty easy for most. Here we have Svanur Örd. This is insane, new color, 30 penalty points for him. Here we have a newcomer. This is Haraldur Valberg Haraldsson. The car is just called Red, and he bought the car just shortly before the race. 190 points for him on his first track. Here is Finnur Aðalbjörnsson driving the Dream, not the usual driver, and he does exactly the same as the other rookie. Now let's see how it stands. Þórðar and Atli Jamil, the two that were expected to fight for the championship, both with full points after the first course. Haukur and Svanur and Valdimar.
Haukur, þú fyrstur í braut 2?
Já, það er ekki þægilegt, en seinni parturinn er nú ekkert erfiður. Þetta fyrir parturinn verður erfiðari.
Yep, he says it's hard to begin with the second course. Now, will it prove hard? Haukur here trying, almost rolls it. However, got it. Haukur put the new engine in Hekla before the season. He didn't fully tune it for the first race. However, This car is pulling out some 1,000 horsepower now, and here we are for the final climb. Will he go all the way? Yes, he does. 350 points for length, 80 penalty points. Let's see this from inside. Almost rolls it. However, quick reaction there on the wheel. Gets it through. Well done. Here is Birgir Sigurðsson. This is his first race of the season. Debuted last year. And that's his first roll of the season. Here we have Geir Grímsson. Rolled in the first course. He might have walked this one. We'll see. There we go. Better now. So far so good. A lot of power in this car. Look at that, the way that it works. However, he's pretty far out, and that is always going to end badly. Not sure if it counts as a roll though, but it definitely was not the right way to go up. Svanur. He was running 4th. However, this roll lost him all hope of victory, as he would only finish this course with 20 points. Here's Magnús Sigurðsson driving the Cube. We're halfway through the second course here. There's 4-cylinder engine. There's a Honda engine in this car, so it's super lightweight. That can both be helpful and cause problems, but worked well for him here. 310 points. Now Thor Thormar Pálsson, 4-wheel spinning this time, and that's the way he wants it to run. He's pretty far to the right. He's aiming at the wrong gate, and that's a black flag. That means only 190 points for Thor Thormar. Not a good way to continue. Here is Valdimar Jón Sveinsson, and here is Valdimar Jón Sveinsson upside down. Now Daniel Gunnar Ingimundarson. He's 5th overall in this course. A very seasoned race driver. Only gets 190 points here. Now Atli Jamil, he can take the lead if he does a good job here. Thor Thormar made a mess of it, and well, there's little grip, and as soon as you stop, you won't be able to go anywhere, will you? No. 160 points from Atli Jamil. Not a good way to keep on. Now Haukur Einarsson leads, Magnús Sigurðsson 2nd, Thor Thormar Pálsson 3rd, Atli Jamil 4th. Now let's watch as the 3rd course goes on. This is a time attack. Action all around. Here was Haukur. Here is Haukur, and he was leading. However, the engine stall right there was going to cost him a lot. His time was great up until that. However, Magnús got the best time and moved into the lead. The battle is close. On the top, Magnús Sigurðsson leads with 930 points. Thor Thormar Pálsson 2nd, Atli Jamil 3rd, Haukur Einarsson 4th. Now let's hear from Thor Thormar.
Stór, þetta allt í járnum?
Já, allt í járnum núna.
Lítur út fyrir að þú sért annar á eftir Magnúsi?
Já.
En á undan Atla?
Já.
Hvernig líst þér á fjórðu braut?
Hún leggst ágætlega í mig. Já. En einhverja smá hólur hana fyrir öndarhlíðið einhvern veginn, ég veit ekki alveg hvernig þær þróa svona, en það á nú ekki að vera eitthvað merkilegt, en að því að koma mann ekki í kott.
Now before we see Thor Thormar in course number 4, let's see Ásmundur Ingjaldsson. He was the first one to take on this course. He has been building this car for a few years. His first race was in Hella. This was a very difficult long course, and it's always difficult to turn when you're going down, and Ásmundur is aware of that. As you can see, just crawling his way into the gate. However, needs to step on it now to get it spun, to be able to go for this back here without reversing. However, 40 penalty points there for reversing. A good job though to get through the gate. Will he go up the back? Yes, he will. Now on to the final climb. power here. Everything on, and that's a good job. 350 for length, 40 penalty points. Now here's Þormar Pálsson. The line is not good enough. He's in trouble. He's almost below the gate. He's gonna miss it. He needs to reverse. He needs to make sure that he goes through this gate, and he does. Did he stall it? No. He's there. Oh, it's so loose. It's so hard. However, he gets through. 20 penalty points for touching that gate. Up he goes or not. That's very bad. Now he reversed again, so that's 100 in total that he has penalty points already, and that's 20 more, 120 penalty points. He needs to go all the way without any more penalties if he's going to, well, make this course count at all. Final climb, full throttle. The line is okay, does so, but only 230 points. That's a bad points haul for Þormar. Here's Magnús Sigurðsson, 40 penalty points for that marker. Now needs to get it spun around. Does not need to reverse, however will he get all the way up? Oh, a bit of air there, struggles, no, looking good. Good job from Magnús. Now on to the final climb. It's proved easy so far, but these courses get cut up. Misses the gate a little bit, but that's only 10 penalty points extra, so 300 points for Magnús. Very good. No penalty points so far. Good job there. The car is similar to Thor, and the result is the same. Needs to reverse and go again. Full throttle. Goes over. Oh, gets spun around there, but there were no penalty points when he got through that gate. Has penalty points for reversing. On to the final climb. Full throttle. Goes all the way. 80 penalty points, so that's 270 total. Here's Atli Jamil. Did not touch that marker, I think. I'm pretty sure he did not get a penalty there. Atli Jamil up the hill. No penalty points so far. This is a good drive. Now, this is last year. Same course. Atli had a big crash when he took on the final climb. Got the landing looked to have damaged his back severely. However, the injuries were not quite as severe as was expected. Now let's see what he does this year. Safe. That's all he was asking for. 10 penalty points, so that's 340 points for Atli. Good job. Now here's Ingólfur Guðarason, 20 penalty points. He's now in 4th place. So good haul. Let's see how it stands. Magnús Sigurðsson first. Atli Jamil a close second. Haukur Einarsson 3rd. Ingólfur 4th. And Þormar 5th. The battle at the top is heating up. And now we move on to the penultimate course of the day. The 5th course, 6 courses. This is Númi Aðalbjörnsson. And the car having similar problems to the ones he had in Hella. The 5th course wasn't very long. However, the final climb is very steep. Let's see how Númi goes on. He's looking a bit dodgy already. Gonna try for that big climb. Not enough speed. Not enough speed. Now let's hear from Atli Jamil.
5. brautin býður nú ekki upp á mikil mistök.
Nei, það ekki mikið pláss þarna.
Nei.
The left-hander. Quite hard. This is Atli Jamil. He needs a good result here in Stapafell after only managing 5th at Hella, and his main rival Þormar is not having a good day either. Now there's not a lot of space there. Atli goes for it. Goes all the way. That's a fantastic drive. 330 points. Now here's Þormar Pálsson. This car has over 1000 horsepower with nitrous. So much power. However, he's probably gonna need all of that power for that climb. Needs to make the turn. It's steep, it's tight, and he needs all the power he can get out of it right now. but it's not enough. He didn't get the traction he wanted. However, he's gonna try again. Might not be a smart move. He needs to go all the way if he's gonna make it stick. Well, he does. So that's 350 for length, 60 penalty points, 290 points for Þormar. Here's Ingólfur Guðvarsson. Like others, he has made some changes to this car during winter, and mainly this car is lighter in the front now. Let's see if that benefits him. Sometimes you need the weight. Well, that looked easy. 350 points, no penalty points. It is Haukur Einarsson. He needs to make up for the mistake in the time attack, which proved costly. Tight left-hander here. Needs to go for it. Full power. Won't quite make it. And decides not to try again. 240 points for length. That means that Haukur's day is pretty much over. Now Geir Evert, he moves up to 5th with this drive. 30 penalty points. Well done. Magnus Sigurðsson, he needs to make it all the way if he's going to hang on to this lead. This car sounds completely different to all the other ones. He's setting up nicely here, full throttle, and that's just easy. 350 points for length, no penalty points, and that means that Magnus Sigurðsson extends his lead over Atli Jamil. Ingólfur Guðvarsson 3rd, Þór Þormar 4th, and Geir Evert Grímsson 5th. Now, here we see Þór Þormar giving Finnur some advice before the final course. Finnur goes first. It's a very difficult course. Let's see how Finnur gets on. Makes it over the first obstacle. He needs to stay higher there, and that's a black flag. He's out of the course. He knows it. Now here's Geir Evert Grímsson. He was up to 5th, despite the rolls in the first and second course of the day. Let's see if he can do something here. Another roll. Probably did not walk this track either. Valdimar Jón Sveinsson, he had really no chance of victory after rolling in the second course. Wants to score solid points. However, the exact same result as Geir Evert had. Ooh, and the car catches fire there. However, the marshal's quick to respond, so no damage or harm. Magnus Sigurðsson driving the cube. The pressure is on. Can he cling the win here in the final course of the day? Gets through that first big obstacle. We've seen a few roll it out there. Oh, well driven here. It's fantastic driving so far. However, it's all wobbly there. Will he make it the whole way? No. He missed the gate, so that's a black flag. Let's see it again. He goes too far to the right there. It's nice. He needs to stay further to the left to be able to make that gate. However, it looked good, but he went out of the cars. However, now Atli and his team, they have an opportunity to cling the victory. Now, Ásmundur Ingjaldsson driving the bomb. Like we said earlier, he is a newcomer, new car, and Ásmundur has yet to roll this car, so spoiler alert. It's gonna happen eventually to everybody. 9th place for Ásmundur in Stapafell. Here we have Birgir Sigurðsson. However, the transmission broke, so there's not a lot of stuff happening, and he wasn't very happy with that. And there the gear knob gets left in Stapafell. Now, Atli Jamil and his team watching. They know they can take the lead. He needs to go all the way for victory here, but there is a chance. What will Atli do? The first obstacle here. Gets through it clean. Now he saw how Magnus drove out of the course earlier. Needs to make sure that that does not happen to him. Gets through this backing here. That's well done. He is quite far up here. The line is good. He's still on track at least. Goes for it, goes for it, goes for it. That's the win for Atli Hamil. Fantastic drive in the final course of the day to clean on to that victory. Look at that, the way that he steers it. He knows what he needs to do and he does exactly that. Disappointing for Magnus, but a very happy Atli at the end of the day. And to win here a year after his accident, gotta be even sweeter. It is Guðmundur Eliasson. He's a teenager driving his dad's car. And this is the rodeo. 8th place in Stapafell. Here is Ingólfur Guðvarðarson. He was in 3rd place before this track. Needs a good result to hold on to that podium finish. Probably still on course there. Ah, it's a big hit. And that means he's out of it. 200 points for Ingólfur. Now, Haukur Einarsson, he was in 6th before this track, but he could go up to 3rd place by going all the way. He's already seen Atli Hamil do it. He's now gone further than Geir, so he moves up to 5th place. That's that gate. Drives out of the course. So he did not beat Ingólfur's score. And that means that he ends 5th. Here's Þór Þormar Pálsson. He won't be able to catch Atli Hamil, but a score of 220 or more will put him in 3rd ahead of Ingólfur. Penalty points there. But if he goes all the way, that won't matter too much. He's still on track here. Through the 2nd gate. Lines it up here for the 3rd gate. Oh, that's not the way you want to do it. Thor's not happy. He's losing 4th place to Haukur. Right there. So the final standings. Atli Hamil wins. Magnús Sigurðsson 2nd. Ingólfur Guðvarðarson 3rd. Haukur Einarsson 4th. And Þór Þormar Pálsson 5th. So the championship as it stands. Ingólfur Guðvarðarson 32 points. Þór Þormar 30. Atli Hamil 30 and Magnús 29. Only Þór Þormar and Atli have won races this year, so stunning place for Ingólfur to be leading. Now there's a 2-day World Championship event next up in Egilsstaðir. See you there.